Hi, Pastor Sarah here with another update for you. So please let me take just a few moments of your time to bring you 3 pieces of information. As you'll be aware, the government are relaxing the restrictions from the 19th of July. And so from that point onwards, this is what it's going to look like when we come to those gathered moments of church. Recognizing that for some of you, you're like, yes, let's go, Freedom Day. And for others of you, you're a little bit more cautious and you want to ease back into those things. So when you come into the building, we're going to keep the chairs still physically distanced and spaced out around the buildings. Masks are optional. If you want to wear them and feel comfortable wearing them, then you're more than welcome to do that. You're not going to have to book to come into the building, but we will be asking you to still sign in when you get here so that we can just be aware of who has been in the building. So for those of you who are feeling a little bit more cautious, we're creating a little placard that you can request when you come into the building that simply says, keep this space free, and you pop that on the seat next to you. And we will be able to sing together in worship. Really excited about being able to do that together. So that's what it's going to look like for us gathering back into the building for the foreseeable future. And then we'll review it again in the autumn to see where we're at and what the government guidelines are advising us. The second thing is that summer is coming. I love the summer. And we're really excited that this summer we're having a series called the Summer Playlist, looking at the songs from the Bible, getting excited about the soundtrack of our lives. And we're also planning to have, in the middle of August, on the 15th, a Dwell, a time together, simply worshiping and praying and encountering God in the presence here in the building and online. So I want to make sure that you've got that date in your diary. And then after that, we're going to invite you to bring your picnic, join us at our Feezy location. We're going to have a great family picnic. We'll provide the ice lollies, you bring your sandwiches. A great moment for us to gather. But apart from that, through the month of August, as a leadership, we really sense that God is asking us to make August what we're calling a fallow month. Now, I don't know much about soil or agriculture, but I do know that when you rest a field, it is then more fruitful for the future. That's what we sense God saying, that actually for many people this season has been wearying and busy and challenging. And so we want to give our teams a rest. So through the summer, we'll be continuing our food bank, we'll be continuing our Sunday services and children's provision, but everything else will be rested so that we can come into the autumn rested and refreshed for all that God has for us. And my final piece of information is actually an invitation. We're around about just over the midway point of the year. And we just sense God calling us to call us together to fast and pray with the church, for the church, with one another and for one another. And so on our last live prayer on Wednesday, the 28th of July at 7:30 p.m, we're opening up the building. We're inviting you to pray and fast that day in whatever way is appropriate for you. And then we're going to gather to pray, praying for one another, praying for a fresh outpouring of the Spirit, praying for the leadership team who are still in the process of appointing a new lead pastor, praying for the mission and ministry that God has given to us here at Elim Life Church. Want you to get that date in your diary and do everything you can to be here in person to pray with and for one another. So I hope that just gives you a brief update as to what's happening over the next couple of months in the life of Elim Life Church. We're so glad that you're a part of what God is doing here. Thank you.